to work Kato on just general steering and things. Try to get him lighter in the hack, because he tends to lean and stuff on that when we're on the trail. Back up, back up. This one fits him good. Oh. Back up. Back up. Back up. Nope. Good boy. Working with him a little bit on flexing here. What? Good boy. Walk. Walk. Nope. Nope. He has this backing issue when he gets confused or when he doesn't want to do something. What? Back up, back up, back up, back up. Good boy. Cool. So for him, because he's got the rearing on the ground issue, at least while cinching up the saddle at this point, we've corrected almost everything else. He reared once with the farrier this last time, but even that he's getting better on. For the most part in the arena, we've just been working on steering and backing and stopping and standing and, you know, all the basics with him to make sure that the rearing under saddle doesn't happen, because he's never reared under saddle. At this point, I've owned him for a year now, so it's safe to say he probably won't ever rear under saddle, but getting him softer to the hack is a big thing, and getting him to back up and all those things, because that's usually when they want to rear, is when they feel claustrophobic, when they feel like you're trying to make them stand when they want to go forward. You know, that's typically when you get the rearing issues. So getting them softer in their face and in their body definitely fixes those issues. Back up, back up, back up, back up. And he may not be as soft as backing up like I want him. He doesn't tuck his head and stuff, but he does it, and he doesn't stiffen up on that hackamore. Nope. This will get better. Just learn. Back up. Back up. Back. 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 Boy. Walk. Nope. Walk. 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 Go. There you go. Back up. Back up. Now, Kato came to me about a year ago. He came to me as a resale horse for a girl. He was sold to her beginner safe. And he had the rearing on the ground issue. She couldn't get him to go forward. He'd plant his feet. So I picked him up as a resale horse to fix him and find him a new home. And when I realized that the rearing under, while tacking up issue wasn't going to be an easy correction, and at the point I had most of the rearing on the ground fixed, and I had asked a friend to load him in a trailer for me, and he went right back to rearing at the trailer and at my friend that was trying to load him. So at that point I had decided that Kato would be a permanent member of my herd and one of my permanent riding horses, because I personally didn't feel comfortable selling him with those issues. And he works out great for what I need him, and I love him to death. And you know, I don't feel it's an appropriate thing to sell a horse with those types of issues, just any random person. It gets the owner and it gets the horse in a lot of trouble in the long run, I think. So he's gonna stay with me. He's a good boy. He's works for what I need him for. Nope. Walk. Good trail riding horse for me. Doesn't speak anything. Pull, pull. Back up. Oh boy. Now we know this saddle fits him. Maybe a little bit of a high weather, but you got room in there. He's a good boy. Funny because after we get done riding and working, I pretty much follows him all around the arena. I think he'll be a good gaming horse. Might have been a gaming horse at one point. Right?